Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Eva Spirit Tarot. This is going to be your September reading for your shadow work. I was guided by Spirit to start doing this particular series. They wanted to start it as a way to assist all of us in our own ascension and essentially becoming better versions of ourselves, or the best versions of ourselves. So I am a channel, and as such I channel different collectives, different beings through the decks as well as through the stones and crystals that I have. If you see things flying around, it's just the energy here can get quite intense in a good way, so it's all normal. To contact me, all of that sort of stuff, any additional information is going to be down below. Thank you so much, and let's get started. If I pause throughout the video, it's just me tuning into energy. Okay, Aries. Okay, this one wants to come first. Let's see. Shadow work for Aries. September 2020. What is the shadow work for Aries 2020? Shadow work. Okay. Whoa, okay. They said they want another one. Okay. Shadow work for Aries. Okay. They said to look at the bottom. Okay. So this is a supportive energy. Okay, so card out is the rabbit. Very nice. It's got a little rainbow and light coming from its heart center. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, and there's a unicorn. I didn't notice that. Yeah, very nice. Okay, it says, recognize your significance. Archangel Gabriel. Okay, let me tune in. Okay, so the group of Aries that I'm channeling now, you are feeling small. You have been feeling small. I'm also hearing that you have been engaged in relationships in your life. This can be personal, work related, family, friends, whatever. These relationships have been difficult recently, and it's caused you to feel small. I'm also sensing feeling small, feeling invisible, feeling disempowered, sort of like an apathetic kind of acceptance of reality, rather than recognizing that you have the ability to change things and that you are deserving of being seen in the way of what's really inside, to surround yourself with people who see these colors and this beauty, this light inside of you, rather than, okay, so they're also talking about boundaries. Okay, so having boundaries with people. Okay, so they're also saying to recognize your own divinity. When you recognize your own divinity and you embody that truth, then it greatly influences the type of people that you choose to have in your life. When you recognize yourself as divinity, you love yourself, you respect yourself, and you don't, quite frankly, entertain people that don't respect you. And of course, in relationships, you know, there's always a give and take, and we're always learning. But I'm not talking about that. They're not talking about that. It's you know, we can have relationships where we experience challenges, but we know on a soul level that there's love. I see you, you see me, and so it is the love that keeps us together. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's this seeing each other as source, right? So they're saying that this is what's going on in your life right now. They're also saying being disrespected, okay, is bringing up feelings of being unworthy, of being unimportant. Okay, that's going to be a key word. And they're saying to recognize yourself as source, which is not an easy thing to do, right, if you're in that vibration. Okay, so the supporting card they wanted to show was the donkey here. And it says, keep your heart open no matter what. Archangels Mary and Gabriel. So we have Gabriel again. Okay, so yeah, Gabriel's here for this reading for you guys. So he might come through with some of the other decks as well. Let's see. Let me tune in just a moment. Keep your heart open no matter what. Yeah, so they're talking about love here. If you don't see yourself as a divine being that is loved by divinity itself, then your ability to open your heart and experience in your life reflections of that is going to be very limited. So they're saying that in order to have relationships in your life with people where they are able to see this inside of you and reflect this back to you, you have to love yourself. You have to open up your heart. You have to, they're saying to open up to the love of the universe. Okay, so this is quite deep. So they're talking about not looking for love, that foundational source of love from other people to extract it from relationships. But they're saying that it is already in you. Source loves you, the universe loves you, spirit loves you, and they're really wanting you to tune into that and to embrace that, and that will actually transform your life. That will transform your life. But they're saying that there's a feeling of being beaten down by life. There's a feeling of struggling, and they're saying through your own free will, you have been making your own choices and limiting the available resources to you and spirit's intervention. So when they talk about your heart opening up, they're talking a whole opening of the self, not only to receive love, but to receive assistance, to receive resources, which are all different forms of love. Okay. It's quite interesting how a feeling that is so small makes you feel so small and sort of hunched over, being invisible, not being seen, feeling unimportant, insignificant, disrespected. People don't have boundaries with you. They just think they can do what they want all the time and speak to you the way they want. This feeling of being small is a feeling that is bringing up the time now for you to really expand into this kind of openness and to see how significant you really are and how loved you really are. So okay, they're already saying which deck wants to come next. To tap into your expansiveness, use your feeling of being small to tap into your expansiveness. Feeling small feels bad because it's not true. You are not small. You are source. Message for Aries, please. Message for Aries, please. Okay. Thank you. Wow. When I was shuffling earlier for you, this card came out. It says, Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? And the second card you got was align your life? What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, they said tune into this card first, just a moment. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yeah, so they're talking about this self-value, how you value yourself. People, unless you respect yourself, you will not be respected by other people. You will not get the reflection of being respected until you learn to do it for yourself. So there's a need to integrate these different pieces, these different parts of you, and bring them back. But they're also saying it's not just about bringing them back. You will need to evaluate all of these pieces to see what can stay and what needs to go. What things or what beliefs or ideas are outdated now, and realizing that you have a conscious choice about how you choose to view yourself and what you choose to believe. You do not have to just blindly accept what other people say and what other people think of you. You get to define yourself, and you get to decide yourself who you are. To value yourself, to love yourself, to respect yourself, to say to yourself, I am something to see. I am something to see. I have something to say. And it's that confidence in yourself that needs to come up, and hence the warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So for some of you out there, this feeling of, so this feeling of being sort of hidden in a way has made it so that it's been difficult for you to move forward with your life's purpose. And they're actually showing me somebody who's sitting behind the curtains of a stage, but this person was born to be on the stage, but they're not going on the stage because they're afraid, and they don't think that people would want to see them on the stage. Again, feeling small, feeling insignificant. I don't have anything to say. Why would people listen to me? But they're also showing somebody who keeps looking at the stage. Why are you there backstage if you don't if you don't belong there? So they're also telling me that for some of you, you have taken roles in your life of being second or being behind the scenes in some way, rather than actually stepping into your rightful position. So it's like somebody, let's say, who's interested in filmmaking, and they know they have a love for it, and they always dreamed of being a director, but because they feel so small, they don't think that they would ever be able to be in that position, to reach those heights, to be able to lead the team in that sense. And so they settle for something that doesn't require as much responsibility. Maybe you are an assistant there, and you don't try to progress up the ranks in any way. You don't ask, you don't give out ideas. And you think to yourself, well, I'm in this world that I love, and so maybe it's enough. But they're saying that it's not enough. You have a purpose. If you feel that I really want to be a director, then you need to go for it. Reach for the stars is what they're saying. But it's of course difficult to do if you feel small. So there's this big need for you to just expand yourself. I think a lot of the shadow work readings I'm doing is, there's this underlying general message, and maybe it's true that for all of us as we do shadow work, the overall message is for us to expand ourselves, and in that expansion we release all of the things that don't serve us, and we tap back into this infinite love. Fairy deck wants to come. I feel like they have something they want to say. So the shadow work is releasing these feelings of inferiority, smallness, not enough, unimportant, unseen. and recognizing that you have something to say, you have a voice, you are someone to see, to step into your purpose as well, to detoxify your relationships, to line up with people who respect you, but first understanding that it has to come from within, to respect yourself, to value yourself the way that Source does. It's that part that needs to start, that you need to start with before it can be reflected in the physical world. Okay. Message from Aries, please. Okay, saying skip the deck. Aries, please. Okay, they're saying go to the other half. Aries, okay, they're saying just go. Aries, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, the card you got was Two of Winter. And it says, indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Okay. Indecision is holding you back. So what I'm picking up from this card is when I look at this boy here, it's almost as if he's kind of looking out to the things that really speak to his heart, and he wants to go toward it, or he wants to become that, or perhaps he or in your case, you guys, Aries, that you see things that you would like to manifest in your own life. Maybe you see relationships, you see the way people love each other, the way people show affection to one another and things like that, and that is something that you gaze upon and sort of wishing and wanting and hoping that you can have that one day. But there is something that has been holding you back and stopping you from really embodying this strong belief that that can also be yours, and by virtue of you wanting that, it sort of already is. The path has been laid out for you already to manifest that. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Yeah, so that's standing out to me. So they're saying that it's sort of like taking a solo journey now. And for a lot of people, when they think of this idea of letting go of relationships in their lives, friendships and whatnot, that it means that I'm going to be alone forever. No, it's actually you making space now for the new, not better people, but people that are just more aligned with the way you now view yourself, which is someone who is worthy of being loved, someone who's important, someone who matters, someone who has something to say, someone who's worth being seen. So they're also saying that there's a need for a change of new perspective as well. So they're talking about changing the way that you view yourself. They're also highlighting CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy. So definitely look into that and see if there are ways in which some of those particular approaches would be able to help you in terms of sort of shifting the way that, especially the way that you view yourself and what you make things mean in your life, and kind of changing them in a way that is going to be more have a more positive self-reflection. Okay, that's what I got for you, Aries. Thank you so much. Take care, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.